Lights! Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to the most original show that is on the internet called as Who Wants to Be the Pokemon Master? Contestant, I welcome you very warmly to tonight's episode. Before we begin, contestant, do you mind telling me where you're from? I see. Well, you're gonna be representing your entire country today when it comes to Pokemon knowledge. Make sure you make it count. Contestant, have you played this game before? No. Well, let me explain the rules of this game to you. There are 15 questions in total. The first 5 questions are going to be easy. The next 5, medium. The last 5 are going to be hard questions. Every 5 questions that you get correct, you win a prize. At the first 5 questions, you win 2 pack of cards. If you get 10 questions right, you win 2 pack of cards and 11 Pokemon cards from 1999 to 2002, with 1 guaranteed card from the original 1999 pack. If you get 15 questions right, you get an additional Pokemon card pack, 11 Pokemon cards from 1999 to 2002, with 1 card being a guaranteed 1999 first pack card. There's a lot at stake here. These cards, of course, are not quite easy to get, so a lot is on the line. One thing that is going to work in your favor is that you have 2 lifelines, 2 different lifelines, and audience, you can play along with us at home. The first lifeline is the ability to call a friend. You can call your friend, any friend you want, if you're stuck on a question, and we're going to call that friend to get an answer. Maybe your friend knows the answer, maybe they don't, but you want to select your friend who you think knows the most about Pokemon. Audience, you can use Google as your friend, but make sure you only take 30 seconds to look for your answer. The second option that you're going to get is the ability to select 2 answers if you're unsure about which one is the right one. So in this case, if you have a question with 4 options but you think 2 of those are definitely right, you can select both, but you can only do it once. That's your second lifeline. Contestant, do you have any questions? No? Okay then, I have my tablet all ready. Make sure you answer each question as well as you can. Alright, then let's get into the question and answer session. Okay, I hope you are ready because we are into the first question. Which of these following types is not an actual Pokemon type? Option number A, Fairy type. Option number 2, Light type. Option number 3, Dragon type. And option number 4, Dark type. These are the first 5 questions that are supposed to be easy. What do you think? Light type? Are you sure? Should I lock that in? Okay, you answered Light type. Let's see what the actual answer is. Well, it is Light type. Well, wonderful. Congratulations, you're 1 question in. 4 more questions and you are able to win 2 pack of cards for you to take with you. Are you ready for the second one? Okay. Which of these Pokemon says its own name repeatedly in the anime? Option number A, Pikachu. Option number B, Meowth. Option number C, Charizard. Option number D, Snorlax. Pikachu? Okay. Alright, are you sure you want to lock that one in? Okay, you said Pikachu. And the correct answer is Pikachu. Wonderful. You are 2 for 2. The questions are only going to get harder from here, so make sure you are prepared to be very vigilant and on top of your game. Option number 3. In the original Pokemon games, Red and Blue, which city is the first gym located in? Option number A, Cerulean City. Option number B, Pewter City. Option number C, Vermilion City. Option number D, Viridian City. I'm sure you've heard the original Pokemon song, I'm on the road to Viridian City. So then, which one do you think is the right answer? Have you played the original Pokemon Red and Blue? You have not. Okay, this one might be a little bit tricky then. do you want to use your lifelines? Make sure you don't select an answer if you're unsure. You do have lifelines. It's better safe than sorry. Meridian City? Pewter City. Are you sure? Okay, well, should I lock that in then? Okay, you said Pewter City. Let's see what the actual answer is. It is Pewter City. You are actually correct. Wonderful. 2 more questions, and then you will be able to win the 2-pack of cards. Let's move on to the 4th question. Which of these Pokemon is the first one in the Galar Pokedex? Number 01 in Sword and Shield. Option number A, Grookey. Option number B, Scorbunny. Option number C, Sobble. Option number D, Wooloo. This requires knowledge of the 8th generation, which is on the Nintendo Switch. Which one would you like to go for? Okay, would you like to lose a lifeline then? Okay, looks like your lack of knowledge for the 8th generation is gonna be a bit of a problem. You want to use a lifeline, you want to select 2 different options. Okay, which 2 do you want to select then? Scorbunny and Grookey. Okay, so then you're using the multiple selection option. This is your lifeline. That's gonna go away. Alright, so you selected Scorbunny, you selected Grookey. Let's see which one is the right answer. You got it right. So it was Grookey. Looks like your lifeline came in handy. What was the original option you were going to go for if you could only pick one? Scorbunny? Well, it looks like your quick thinking paid off, and you're still in the game because of the lifeline. Wonderful, then let's move on over to the next question. After answering this question correctly, you're going to be able to win 2-pack of Pokemon cards. Are you excited? Yes? Wonderful. Option number 5. Which item do you use to evolve Applin into Flapple or Appleton? Leafstone, Sweet Apple, Pecha Berry, or Tart Apple? Which one do you think it is? Tart Apple. Okay. What about Sweet Apple? They're pretty close, right? You want to lock in the tart one, okay? Let's lock in Tart Apple then. You said Tart Apple, which I think was a bit of a quick response. Let's see what the actual answer is. It is Tart Apple. Wonderful. Congratulations, you are able to get 5 questions right. That means you have earned yourself these 2 packs of cards. I will put these right here for you to take with you. Congratulations, but this is where the actual quiz starts, because now we're going to be moving on into the medium questions. And now what you're fighting for are cards that are actually very, very unique. Are you ready to move over to the medium questions? You just have 1 more lifeline left. Okay, then without any hesitation, let's jump right into the medium questions. Okay, then we're on to the medium difficulty questions. This is where it gets a little bit difficult. Which Pokemon was the first ever Pokemon that was designed? Option number A, Rhydon. Option number B, Mew. Option number C, Arceus. Option number D, Pikachu. It's a bit of a difficult question now. We're getting into the difficult questions. Well, you might have a good point with Arceus being Generation 4, but I cannot agree or disagree or confirm or deny anything that you're saying, so you're all on your own, unless you want to call your friend or a lifeline. Okay, you want to go with Rhydon. Very interesting choice. Are you sure it's not Mew? Okay, alright, let's see. You seem pretty confident with Rhydon. Let's lock in Rhydon and see where that takes us. So you said Rhydon. The correct answer is Rhydon. Wonderful. Very well done. You do deserve a round of applause for that one. That was probably the trickiest question you've encountered so far. It's only gonna get harder from here. Next question is, which Pokemon evolves when exposed to a Thunderstone? Electabuzz, Jolteon, Zapdos, or Pichu? Which one of these evolves with a Thunderstone? Jolteon? Okay, wow, that was a very quick response. Do you want me to lock in the Jolteon then? Okay, let's see. You said Jolteon. The correct answer is Jolteon. Wonderful. Alright, you're 7 questions in, 3 more, and you can win the pack of cards. Actually, allow me to ask you, what need do you have of winning these Pokemon cards? I'm sure you have your own story. Aha, you're compiling your own binder, and these cards would go great in that binder? You know what? That's a great reason. And the fact that you don't have any Pokemon cards from this time slot they would make a great addition to your binder. I can tell you that much. But to get to that point, you have to answer 3 more questions. Let's get into the 8th question that we have. Which item is needed to evolve Sneasel into Weavile? Option number A, Ice Stone. Option number B, Razor Claw. Option number C, Metal Coat. Option number D, King's Rock. Which one do you think makes the most sense? You are unsure. Okay. Well, you're 8 questions in. I think if you use a lifeline right here, you have to answer 2 more questions to at least win 1 pack of cards. What do you think? Do you want to use a lifeline? If you want my suggestion, I would say it's much better to stay in the game and call a friend than make the wrong answer and never get the chance to use a lifeline. So, what do you say? You want to call your friend. Okay, we got your friend's number before we started the show, so we're going to be calling your friend right now. Hello?
Hello?
Yes, we are calling you from Who Wants to Be a Pokemon Master. It seems like your friend is struggling with answering a question, so I want to ask you that question to see if maybe you can help out your friend.
Yeah, man, I'm like the encyclopedia of Pokemon.
You don't sound very good.
Nah, I'm good.
If you don't mind me asking, how high are you right now?
I'm good. How are you?
Well, I don't know how this is gonna go, but let me ask you the question regardless. The question is, which item is needed to evolve a Sneasel into a Weavile? Option number
It's
A...
B. It's B. Trust me. Whenever you're unsure, just say B. More than likely, that's always the answer.
Don't we want to listen to the question first?
I've heard all I needed to hear. It's definitely B.
Well, that was quick. So, do you trust your friend? He said option number B, Razor Claw. Are you sure you want to go with Razor Claw? Well, you gave us your friend's number as being the source of Pokemon knowledge. You said he is pretty much the only guy that you can trust with knowing everything about Pokemon. Maybe he somehow knew all the options before I even said those. So, for what it's worth, your friend said B. What do you think? Okay, you're ready to take the gamble. Okay, then let's go with option number B. We're gonna lock that one in. Let's see if your friend was actually right. That is the correct answer. Now, we don't know if your friend is actually looking into the future, whether if he has future sight, pun intended, or if he just took a lucky guess. But it seems like your friend is right. Wonderful. And that means you are still in the game. 2 more questions, and then you can win the pack of cards for $19.99. Question number 9. Which one of these Pokemon was introduced in Pokemon XY? Generation 6, of course. Toxicity, Aegislash, Pelosand, or Chandelier. Pardon me for sometimes getting the names wrong, but these are your 4 options. Which one was in Generation 6? Have you played Generation 6? I see. And Aegis/Slash is your answer. Wow, okay. Well, it certainly is true. Aegis/Slash is very hard to forget. It is very closely associated with the 6th generation. So I'm gonna lock in your answer then. And with the same confidence as you said that answer, you are indeed very much correct. Aegis/Slash was the right answer. We're into the last question of medium difficulty. Let's move on into that one. What is the name of the battle facility that is introduced in Pokemon Emerald? Battle Subway, Battle Tree, Battle Tower, or Battle Frontier? Okay, immediately Battle Frontier. Looks like you have very good knowledge when it comes to the middle generations. Okay, are you sure you want to lock in Battle Frontier? Alright, you said Battle Frontier. The correct answer is Battle Frontier. Very well done. I think you deserve a round of applause for getting that one absolutely correct and knocking it out of the park. You have successfully won this pack of cards. Now, of course, we're going to do the reveal on what you got as well, so I hope you are ready. There we go. Okay, cameraman, zoom in on this, please. Okay, I will be showing you each card one by one to see which one you've won. The first one right here is a Geodude. The second one is an Ekans. Next one is a Weeping Bell. Next one is a Pikachu. Congratulations, you got a Pikachu card. Isn't that amazing? I think from the original sets, this is actually one of the cards that everybody wants and desires, so congratulations. Next one is a Bellsprout. Next one is a Poliwag. Next one is a Cubone. One that follows that up is Omante. Next one is a Hoppip, which is from the 2nd generation. And then next one is a Teddiursa. And then the final card. Are you ready for the big reveal? Final one is a Mew, a Black Star promo card of Mew, produced by Wizards of the Coast. Wonderful. Congratulations. I hope you are very happy with what you've managed to accomplish with this pack of cards. This would go great in your collection. I'm going to put these cards right here, right next to you, so that you can take these with you when you're done. But that is not the end. There's still 5 more questions to be asked. Isn't that absolutely amazing? You can win 11 more cards. Are you up for the challenge with no lifelines left? Okay, let's see how far you managed to get. You're gonna have to be very informative on top of your game to get those last 5. Let's move on over to the hard questions now. Which one of these Pokemon has the highest base stat total? Option number A, Dragonite. Option number B, Garchomp. Option number C, Slacking. Option number D, Metagross. Now we're really into the difficult questions, so I hope you don't expect me to ask any easy questions, and of course, no more small hints as well. Do you think you know the answer to this question? You do? Okay. Wow. I really thought this would be the question that stumps you, and maybe it still is. Tell me, what is compelling you to be so confident when it comes to this question? Ah, you do competitive battles in Pokemon Showdown. I see. Well then, if you are so sure, what is the correct answer? Slacking? Okay, are you sure I should lock that in? Garchomp looks very tempting as well. Or what about Dragonite? You're sure about Slacking? Okay, cool. I'm gonna lock in Slacking. Let's see if you are correct. It is slacking. Wonderful. Congratulations. I really underestimated you. It seems like you have pretty good knowledge of the competitive side of Pokemon. Let's move on over to the next question. This is the 12th question. If you manage to get this one right, there's only 3 more questions left and you will be the first person in the history of the show to become a Pokemon master. Let's get into the 12th question. This is a question that stumps a lot of people. What is the signature move of Zygarde in its complete form? Option number A, Lance Wrath. Option number B, Core Enforcer. Option number C, 1,000 Arrows. And option number D, Dragon Pulse. Which one do you think is the correct answer? You told me when I asked you the Aegislash question that you have a lot of affinity and a lot of knowledge of the 6th generation. So I'm really hoping you get this one right. Okay, you want to go with Core Enforcer? Alright, let's see if you are correct or not. I'm gonna lock that one in and let's see if you are correct. You are correct. Wonderful. Very well done. That really is amazing. It seems like a lot of the questions are falling right into your territory right now. It is amazing. We should try and not forget the fact that it was your friend who gave you the answer to the question you were unsure of with Sneasel that has gotten you this far. I think that friend deserves a special thank you after you're done with this show. Let's move on over into the 13th question, the third last question. Which Pokemon can learn the most moves via level up? Option number A, Clefairy. Option number B, Arceus. Option number C, Mew. Option number D, Smeargle. Yeah, Smeargle, pretty interesting Pokemon. Do you think it can learn the most moves via level up? Okay. Well, let me give you a little bit of a hint. This is a Pokemon that you very recently became familiar with. Had a run-in with very recently. I am being cryptic because, of course, it's not my it's not supposed to be something I do, which is help people, but I really want to see a Pokemon Master being crowned tonight, so that's all I'll tell you. Okay, you want to go with Mew? Alright, I'm going to lock in Mew. Let's see if that is the correct answer. It is the correct answer. Well done. I was, of course, referring to the Black Star promo card for Mew that you just received, so that was my hint. I hope you understood what I was going for. Second last question, and I want to ask you right now, if you manage to win the second pack of card, what is something that you are looking for the most? You're looking for the original Blastoise card? Well, that's a pretty big ask. Let's see if you're lucky enough to get that one. You already got the Black Star promo Mew. Let's see if your other wishes are also fulfilled with this. So, let's move on over to the 14th question. Which region introduced the lowest number of new Pokemon in the debut generation? Option number A, Johto. Option number B, Unova. Option number C, Galar. And option number D, Sinnoh. Take a quick peek into and think about how many Pokemon each generation introduced. Which one feels like it introduced the most, which one feels like it introduced the least. Well, let me ask you this. Which generation of Pokemon games have you not played? Sword and Shield? Okay, so you must know the answer to this one. You don't know the answer to this one? Okay, then just take a random guess. Let's see if you're right. Galar? Okay, are you sure? As far as I can remember, I would say Johto probably usually gets paired up with Kanto, right? So I think it might be fair to say that Johto maybe has the least. Still want to stick with Galar. Okay, then let's go with Galar and see if you are correct. I'm going to lock in that answer and then Let's see if you're right. You are correct. Wonderful. Congratulations. Surely seems like luck is on your side this time. You're on to the very last question. One final question to become the Pokemon Master, and also to cement your country's legacy as being the most informed when it comes to Pokemon. I hope you're ready. Take a deep breath, and let's get into the last question. Final question. In Pokemon Legends Arceus, what item is used to evolve Ursaring into Ursaluna? Option number A, Moonstone. Option number B, Peat Block. Option number C, Sinnoh. Option number D, Dawnstone. Have you played Pokemon Legends Arceus? Well, looks like we walked right into your territory again. It's your favorite game. Okay. Well, then you must know the answer to this question, right? Okay, then let me hear it. Peat Block. Okay, well, this pack of cards on the line. Final question. Let's see if you really are correct. Lock in this answer. You have one final choice. Do you want to change your answer or no? No? Okay. Let's lock in this answer. There's no going back. Let's see if you're correct or not. You are correct. Congratulations. You are the very first Pokemon Master in this show. We've been running this show exactly for 1 day. So pretty much you're the first person to become the Pokemon Master in the very first episode. So it's a big achievement, but not if I say it that way. But congratulations, nonetheless. Wonderful. You've done an amazing job. You've managed to win the second pack of cards as well. Now let's do the big reveal. Let's see what you got. The cards are out, and this is what you've managed to win. Producer, please zoom in to the camera one more time, to the cards, I mean. Let's go. You have a Mankey. You have a Dunsparce. Too bad it's not a Dunsparce. You have a Abra. Pretty nice card. You have a Unknown. Now, don't forget you are looking for the Blastoise, as you said a little earlier. Let's see if you manage to get it. You have a Rhyhorn. Now, this Rhyhorn was not that helpful, but Rhydon ended up being a pretty clutch question for you, right? Question number 6, of course. Next one is coughing. I think you will be coughing soon enough if you don't get that Blastoise. Next one is Horsey. Next one, Machop. Not bad at all. Next one is a Machoke. And then we're on to the very last card. Let's see if we can top that up with a Machamp. Machop, Machoke, and Machamp. Or a Blastoise. Let's see. Psyduck. And this is actually not the last card. I was incorrect, sorry. Last card. Water-type Psyduck, Water-type Blastoise. Here we go. We have a Raichu. Not what you were looking for, but I have to say, I think you should be pretty happy with this. You have the whole collection completed with Pikachu and Raichu now. How are you feeling? A little bit bummed out? I think that's understandable, but you did walk out with a Pikachu, you walk out with a Mew, and you walk out with a Raichu. I think all of these are amazing, amazing cards, nonetheless. I want to thank you very much for playing tonight's episode of Who Wants to Be a Pokemon Master. And for the audience at home, I would like to ask, how many questions did you get right? Were you able to become a Pokemon Master? Let me know. And For tonight's episode, this is all I have. Thank you so much. I'll see you again tomorrow, everybody. Thank you. Very well done. Very well done.